Kalikali wearily looks around the area. The tower is destroyed, and I'm afraid. Look at that little lizard. Oh, this thing. Oh, hey, the shield. Kalike points at the ruins. A frightening gargoyle is sitting among them. Is it even a gargoyle? The jewels the monster has gathered in its nest, glimmering here and there. But the brightest treasure of all is a small disc lying at its feet. It glistens white like incandescence, metal, but a moment later it is covered by abysmal blackness. Then it flashes white again. The disc of the eclipse. That must be it. But how do we... The girl freezes mid-sentence, her eyes wide open, and then... Okay. You look in the eyes of the tiefling girl as she emerges from the portal, and she raises her brow expressively. Zircon, it's such a wonderful day, and what a view! It's nice to see you again, Canary. You detect a glimmer of fear in the girl's eyes, but she quickly shakes it off and snaps her tail angrily. Let me guess, my sweet sister couldn't hold her tongue. She broke the god's orders and revealed our secret. To tell you the truth, I was sure all this would come out sooner or later, but it's nice to know I wasn't the fool who let it slip. Rude. Canary keeps silent for a few moments, contemplating her new situation, but then she smiles coyly. Tell me, Zircon, didn't we say goodbye in a luxurious banquet hall and rest off the day you received your barony? And now we're sitting all alone at the top of a cliff in some backwater, surrounded by slimy flesh-eating toads and other revolting monsters. I don't even know which question to ask first. Why or how? I guess I'm a bear of many talents. Canary rolls her eyes. I thought palace balls and parades were the proper entertainment for nobility, but rock climbing isn't too bad either. Your sister asked me to find an artifact. An artifact? It doesn't happen to be the disc of the eclipse, does it? Of course, it was I who first told you about it, but I imagined us sitting cozy by the fire in your castle while your servants went off to collect it. But oh well, an adventure it is then, but it seems our treasure been stolen by the ugly gargoyle. So what are we supposed to do now? I'm not ready to fight the gargoyle yet. Well, here's Canary. All right. Edicus. Oh, okay. Oh. Increase her int. That's it. All right. Main skills: trickery, perception, persuasion. Secondary skills: whatever party is missing. Huh. Okay. Well, get to work then. So we definitely want trickery, perception, persuasion. Okay, and trickery, perception, persuasion. Okay, that's her stuff. Cap Drago, how am I? I'm doing pretty good. How about you, sir? How are you doing today, Cap Drago? Sorry if I didn't catch that right quick. All right, so it wants me to take here dazzling to stay. Really? Good. Yep, good. Thank you. My pleasure, man. Let me ask you a very personal question. Sure. Go right ahead. What's the worst way I believe someone can go? That is a very deep and dark question. And that one I have no idea. That one I have no idea. And so level 7, it actually wants me to take rogue. Thug. Interesting. Yeah, I have no idea on that. Huh. Because we're going int on this. Alright, trickery, perception, persuasion. Wait, take it she's more melee?
Please, do tell.
Sure. Okay, earth, fire, and the blast. Soul power. Dark Elementalist uses the souls of others to protect herself from dangers of burn. She can't choose to accept burn if doing so would raise her total number of points above. However, a number of times per day equal to their intelligence modifier. As a full round action, she can gather up the souls of the dead creatures with HD sum equal to or higher than her character level. When she does, some of her existing burn is unloaded into the departing souls. Oh, interesting. That is interesting. Demean's leaving. And someone that. And someone. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is a pretty bad way to go. That is pretty bad. All right, so I'm thinking it wants us. Huh. Interesting. Interesting game. What are you asking me? No, yeah. In all honesty, I don't like thinking about that stuff. It hurts my soul. Anyways, enough dread talk. How's my day been? It's been going. Hey, my day has been great. It's a Friday. It's Friday night, so feels good. Feels good to be home, to be playing games. We're gonna be here for a good long while. All right, so the thing with her, this build. Oh. Up getting dreadful carnage early as well. This is okay. I'm reading a build on the 2 tieflings that I just got, and it seems like are they supposed to be like melee? Well, keeping her as a nice skill monkey is arguably better at fighting and has less scuffed build combined with a better class 2. Plus, after some fiddling, I managed to make Canary usable. Trying out a build that I call Enforcer, which basically means a double dip into Thug and Scaled Fists, with the rest being Hospitaller. Ooh. Sounds neat. Is stuck with Fizz Blast till, but at least she has Torrent and Mary has loads of feats wasted. With this brand new approach, they fill the gaps and stay useful all game. You will use mostly Canary till Kalika reaches Deadly Earth. Swapping to her if you need some heals in a pinch. Should be pretty comfortable. Okay. Basically, the idea is that it can be very offensive and defensive. Some extra support. Oh. Okay. What is this? Ignites your foes. Okay, so hold on. Ah, crap. I better actually make a hard save for this because I'm not entirely sure what's gonna happen.
I'm glad you called.
Let's fight it. We'll easily defeat it. And Canary squints and nods. Lead the way. I think I can help by adding some fire to the situation.
Let's make this quick.
Good God. What? Oh. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Who killed it? Looks like Z killed it. And Canary was going in for a kill. Okay, so how much damage? Where is it? Right here? Okay, 46 plus 7. Oh, she critted. Okay, that would make sense. Reduced to 68. Okay. She critted. That's why it was so much. Okay, that makes sense then. That makes perfectly that makes perfect sense. Perfectful is a word, right? Perfectful? Perfectful is a word, right? Hopefully it's a word. Awesome. Grabbing this, grabbing that, grabbing that. And then, let's see what we have here. Canary's tail dances just above the ground, giving away the tiefling's excitement. She's obviously anxious to grab the disc of the eclipse, but waits for you to nod. Fine, take the disc. The girl quickly grabs the artifact with both hands, and the very instant you hear a loud sound like a clap, and Canary is enveloped in a cocoon of white light, which quickly turns to darkness. You hear voices whispering and interrupting each other. They seem to be speaking in images, not natural words. Black, white, bound, split, indivisible. Then the strange phenomenon ends as quickly as it began. The darkness disappears, and Canary is standing just where she was, seemingly intact, but the disc in her hands is gone. Are you alright? What? Canary seems to barely hear you. She shakes her head a few times as if she's emerging from a dream. Amazing. I didn't expect this. Listen, the artifact didn't disappear. I can feel it. It's like a part of me now, and I think I know how to use it. Kelly looks at you in complete astonishment. Zircon, what just happened? I was sleeping in the demi-plane, but this time I wasn't pulled out of it like usual. It's like I heard a voice, Canary's voice. Canary and I recovered the disc of the eclipse, and it affected her in a strange way. So what I felt and heard was the influence of the disc, but it's so strange. Clay closes her eyes and stands still. Her dark hair moves in the wind, but nothing happens for about a minute. Then, without opening her eyes, she begins to move her hand. Yes, now I understand. Hello again. Ah, are we still here in Sorrowflow? So my sweet sister learned how to use our new ability so quickly? I was sure it would take her a year. I'm going to try to switch us again. Please tell her for me that she's a foolish goat. I'm back. It looks even more stunned. I'm back again. And again I heard my sister calling. The flag adds a small extra bit of damage and allows the character to apply fear. The scale fist removes the need for armor by giving it more. More armor for defensive power, though, through charisma, as well as adding an extra bit of damage via flurry of blows. The Hospitaller gives the ability to give character extra saves through charisma, spells, heals, and also protection for the party, as well as the ability to self-protect from bad effects for self and, a lesser extent, the party. I like that build. Bluff check. Bluff check passed. Oh, your sister asked me to tell you to give you a nice big hug to the wonderful Baron who helped you so much. Really? Clay looks sincerely surprised and a little embarrassed. I could, if you're comfortable with. I'm perfectly comfortable. Clay looks at you with suspicion and then remarks, "You're joking, aren't you?" So you can switch now. So you can now switch whatever you want to. Yes. Oh, there are so many thoughts in my head. It's a miracle that we found such a rare artifact that could help us, or perhaps Neth has planned this all along. And what should we do with this new gift? Now my sister and I must decide how to divide the time we share. Kleke shakes her head. Yes, I'll think about all this and any other things, but for now, I wish to thank you. If a foreign outcast's gratitude means anything to you, you have it. And one more thing. I'd like to remain in your lands and help you with your quests and travels. Now that we can better control our switches, we won't have to keep running from one place to another. I think Canary will support my idea. What do you say? You'll be most welcome. May this be the beginning of a wonderful journey.
Please, do tell.
That is interesting. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of,
I can help.
yeah, I've been doing a lot of, new quests and stuff myself, actually. Or, multi-classing myself, actually. What's my favorite? Oh, Tal'Dorei and Gadira were rivals for ages. It's so strange to wander around these ruins. My favorite so far has been the fear effects, the frightening builds. Basically, just choosing fighter and going for all the frightening effects, along with multi-classing into thug and vivisectionist for buffs and the frightening effect. Buffs, sneak attack, and the frightening effect. That has just been my favorite build, and I actually implement a lot of that into. I've been implementing a lot of that into this playthrough. A few can be stronger than the blood ties, and the blood ties can be nice. So I would literally go first 3 levels of me personally. I would actually go for what's this? The remains of the dock. The Paladins launched barges loaded with more ore. Sun Gutter and the nearly indistinguishable remains. Uh-oh. How am I? Oh, down here. No? Yeah, so I'll just go first few levels in fighter class. Me personally, I would actually I would actually go two-handed fighter because I like scythes, and I love scythes. And then fourth level I'll go vivisectionist, 5th level go thug, 6th level get Cornigan smash. Go back to two-handed fighter, Cornigan smash. So basically the build all the way up to level 13 I would know. Past that it can basically be anything you dare so desire. Yeah, so it would be level 1. I would go human. With the feats intimidating prowess, Allows them to display and weapon focus and whatever you want. Level 2. Skill focus persuasion. Level 3 power attack. Then level 4 vivisectionist. Level 5 thug. Level 6 back to fighter. Cornigan smash. Or level 5 I will get thug with accomplished sneak attack. There we go. Accomplished sneak attack. Level 6 Cornigan smash. Level 7 shatter defenses. 8 combat reflexes. So that way you like make a dazzling display, or if you Cornigan smash character and they get frightened, they'll run. So attack of opportunist. And then I think I would actually go from 9 to 12 the cleave abilities. Either the cleave or the weapon focus and specialization abilities. One of those two. Then 13, the final fear effect. I would get Dreadful Carnage.
Their life ends here.
What's the best you think my build could use, or my kind of build could?
I still got it. Oh, could this happen?
Wow, we didn't even get a chance to get out of there. Yeah, I was very dead.
Let's make this quick.
No, get out of there. There's way too many of them. Way too many of them. Ugh. I'm trying to make it to frickin' Varnhold. Well, I'm in Varnhold, but this is what I want. Alright, our travels took us east. Leaving the mountain ridge behind, we came to Dunsward, a wild land far less populous and civilized than the barony that had grown so dear to us. It wasn't all bad, though. The roads in Dunsward were all well guarded, and we soon met a well-armed patrol. As we approached, one of them raised a hand. Stop! Turn back. The road to Varnhold is closed. The second guard was in less of a hurry to drive us off. We squinted and studied our leader. Wait, you're Zircon. My respects, your grace. If you're here traveling so far from your land, I assume you've come to visit our ruler, Mager Varn. You may continue on, of course, but please allow us to accompany you to Varnhold for your own safety. Are you ready to continue? Baron took the opportunity to learn the reason for such caution. Bandits, your grace, one of the guards muttered. All sorts of rabble make their way here from rest stop. We don't get a moment's peace. The river and roads are crawling with their lot. Until we clear them out, we thought it best to patrol the tracks and the river, but we're not here to hold you up with that. We'll be happy to accompany you on your journey to Varnhold. We agreed to let the guards escort us safely to Varnhold. Awesome. Potatoes? Potatoes? I'm gonna steal your crops, buddy. Because I like potatoes. Like them taters. Give me them taters. I might decline if it was up to me, just to get more XP on along the way. Well, we didn't actually get a choice there. We didn't get a choice to say no to their accompaniment. More vegetables. Basically, it was either they take us to the capital of Varnhold, or we turn back. We couldn't go any further. Is what that means.
I'm there.
Oh, I know this scythe. This was the main scythe of my first build, which I was still trying to work on.
I must.
Let's just get up here. It's gonna be very awkward if we could actually go. Welcome to Varnhold. It's an honor to greet you, Your Grace. Where is every... Why can't I go... Oh, hold on. Maybe we can go up here a little bit. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, we specifically won't be able to actually go into Varnhold until like another couple. Offer them some goat cheese? I wish. Go bother Varn with all this. I have better things to do than... I would love to bother Varn.
I'm off.
I want to know where the heck Varn is. Where's my party? In order to do Kalike's quest, I literally had to do this on my own. Yeah, I had to do Kalike's quest essentially on my own. Go to Sarfold on my own and work through that entire area, just me and her.
I'm there.